Hi, I'm Dave Bechtel, graduate of Worthington Christian in the class of 1994. I work as an independent music producer and audio engineer down in Nashville, Tennessee. Been doing that for about 25 years, but for the last 10 years, I've been blessed to be able to come alongside a really incredible ministry over in Slavonski Brod, Croatia, which has just brought a tremendous amount of blessing to me personally and also to my family. The primary goal of our mission trip over in Slavonski Brod, Croatia, is to connect the local people with our church's global partner, Darko Mikulic. It's very challenging and very difficult for Darko and his wife, Gorana, to connect with the locals there. And so what we do is we bring over a team as a way to engage the local community with our global partner. While it, on the outside looking in, it might seem kind of like, oh, this is a cute little VBS thing that you're doing. You're playing, merry-go-round games with the kids and doing these little crafts, but it's actually much bigger and much deeper than that. And we're starting to see the effects of these young kids that we're impacting or initially meeting with as young elementary age kids, and now they're growing, and we're helping them deepen and strengthen their walk as they go out into the world, into university and into careers that, in an area of the world where, an evangelical Christian is a very, very rare thing over there. And so we're kind of helping to give them tools so that they can be successful out in the world as a believer. When we held our first camps there about 10 years ago, we had, 7 or 8 kids show up. We didn't really know what we were doing. We kind of had a plan, but it was just our first attempt, and we didn't have a whole lot of engagement from the community. Now, about 10 years later, at each event we see right around 100 kids. At each event we do 3 different events during the day, so we feel like we're having a pretty big impact on the community, and we're hopeful for more growth so that we can reach and impact more people.
One of the things that's unique about Dave is he's also been able to help him logistically with conferences and things like that to encourage young adults. But one of the things I appreciate about Dave is he recruits people to go on first-time trips and believes in them and helps empower them and give them ownership and leadership of these teams. And they come back and they want to do that here, but then they also want to go back again.
The trip has definitely impacted my life in a huge way. When I first went, I was not involved in the church at all. I would show up on Sundays and sit there by myself, typically, and I would go home. And so this trip really got me outside of my comfort zone on the trip, and then going home has just infiltrated. I now lead a group of girls, and I have for the past 5 years.
It's wild to think about that 30 years ago, I was sitting in those very pews, waiting to throw my cap in the air and get my diploma. And I'm just thinking about, at that same time, there was a war going on over in Croatia. And it's amazing how those two things kind of have interconnected, and how that's changed my life. I'm so thankful for my time at WC because that was one part of the puzzle that helped to soften my heart to listen to the Holy Spirit. And when I was given an opportunity to serve, I was willing to say yes. And it has forever changed my life for the better. And I think it's safe to say some other people's lives as well. And so I'm so thankful for that. And I guess it would be my encouragement to all the graduating seniors that moving forward, be willing to say yes to God.